What's going on, everybody? The background's looking a little dim back there. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Is that a little bit of light? I like it. All right. Anyway, let's get started nice and quick. Hopefully, tonight will be a good test if my internet has been fully fixed. I think we're looking good. Hopefully, the guy that was out here did a fantastic job. Haven't been able to test it until, stream time. So, don't know for sure, but I have high hopes. Hopefully, no more of the weird Windows noise and lag and disconnects and all that garbage. Oh, man, excuse me. Doubt it, Gary. No faith. I understand. Oh, man, I've lost faith in Comcast a few times myself. But you know what? The faith is back, man. The faith is back. For now. Guy is also back. I think that's 2 in a row, Kai. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. I believe in Comcast. They have sold me for the last 4 years. You've had actual good internet for the last 4 years? That's a miracle. That's what we call that right there, man. That's the Comcast miracle. Kabam is going to do a mini crystal cleanup for you, BG. Say goodbye. Yeah. They tried to pull this sort of thing in the past. I'm not gonna let him this time. I've said that every single time. Oh man. All right. Anyway, let's get a tweet out. Sold me out. Hey. Okay. I got you, Kai. All right. Let's get a tweet out real quick here. Dearest yet Marvel champions. Oh, God, thank you for another buck, too. I think I already read your message, unless it was a different one. No, it was just that one. Thank you, dude. I appreciate the now 2. Hold on. Boston specific? Oh, East Coast Comcast is not been a problem so far. Well, so I had Comcast in New Jersey, and I think that's where my original issue stemmed from. Is I had a bad experience with them, not just once in New Jersey. And then I switched to Verizon as soon as it became available, and I had 0 issues. Now, part of that, to be fair, was they installed like brand new equipment that they had just run all the fiber and all that stuff for the Fios. And it was great. So, the Comcast stuff, maybe it's old. I don't know. But, yeah, I had nothing but problems over there, too. Anyway. BJ, I only have one question. When are you taking Sassy to rank 4? Well, no internet issues so far. But the Elgato issues that I thought I fixed... I pulled a Comcast on myself here, and I didn't fix it, apparently. We'll get that fixed in a sec. I mean, quit being a wuss and do it. He's awesome. Static, you are correct in that Sasquatch is super awesome. That said, he's got to get in line. He's got to get in line, man. There's other champs that come before Sassy. All right, anyway, let me get a tweet out here. Let's see. Dearest at Marvel Champions. Can you do me a solid and reset my plat pool milestones so I can grind them again? I need a lot more units. Thanks. BS. I don't know. Okay. you do me a solid and reset my plat pool milestone so I grind them again. I need a lot more units. Thanks to it. All right. I need 5 seconds here, guys. 10 seconds, maybe. Yeah, probably more like 10 seconds. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Okay. Okay. That was probably more like 12 seconds or something. I don't know. Who's counting, though? Anyway. Should I time out Static for calling you a wuss, BG? Clarissa. Get your fingers off the hammer. Put the hammer down. Yes. No, just kidding. Just kidding. Do not do it. You ban or time out. I pull the wrench. All right, Brian. Now that relic materials are in the new Glory store, I was wanting to get your opinion. How do you feel, for that matter? And if you're reconsidering joining a laid-back alliance for easy accessible glory. Interesting. Odd nut bunnies. Interesting. I didn't realize it was in the Glory store. I don't know how I feel about that. You know how long it's been since I've been to the Glory store, guys? Well, it's not here yet. I guess that's part of the update that's coming. I guess that's what you mean. Okay, so oh man, that's kind of interesting. So why? I wonder why Kabam is doing this. Maybe they just have to. I want to go see the post now. I didn't care about the post before. I knew there was some sort of AQ post previously, but I don't play AQ, so I was like, well, who cares about that, you know? Let me go look at this though. Alliance Quest CO. Let's see here. Yeah. Get to the rewards. Don't care. Where are rewards? Give me rewards. Nah. Just like a little kid anytime looking at stuff. Okay, here we go. In the tiniest possible bits here. These charts just get larger and larger as time goes on, you know? The charts used to be like maps 1 through 5, and then we got 6, and then 7, and then 8, and then they add all the other different rewards added to it, because the number of columns used to not be as long. Like, dude, all this stuff just expands. The MCOC is just a galaxy that keeps expanding, man. That's all it is. Okay, anyway. Let me put my reading glasses on real quick here. Whoops. Yeah, that unfortunately does not help. RIP. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we got the Relics Tier 1 Basic Alloy. Tier 2, Tier 3, and then Class Alloys as well. Okay. I don't know how much this is because I guess I don't know. I don't have a frame of reference for how much alloy it takes to form a full catalyst or like whatever it's called, you know. This is interesting to me though because okay, yeah, they put Paragon at the top. I was wondering what the rest of these were, but okay, so it's Paragon. This is interesting to me though because they said your head keeps expanding. It does keep expanding. Yet the brain doesn't grow. It's the opposite. Anyway, this is interesting to me because Kabam, you know what they say they like to kind of divide up the resources into like they have different reward profiles for the different game modes, I guess is maybe the best way to put it. And of course there's overlaps because it's not like it's Catalyst only in AQ. There's also you know, Catalyst at the end of the season for Alliance War or something like that. right? And you kind of see that all over the place. But I didn't think that they were going to shove more stuff in the Glory Store. I didn't think they were going to put relic things there. I thought they were going to keep relic stuff to the battlegrounds initially. And then maybe put it in some other place. But AQ, I didn't think was one of those places that it was going to be. Galaxies don't expand. They don't? I thought galaxies grow. Do they not grow? What grows? Something in outer space, doesn't it? I don't know, man. Usually you have someone wanting your attention. Is it you, Clarissa? What platform are you using to play and stream at the same time? So I just play on my phone. You cannot play on using emulators for MCOC. If you do, I recommend stopping immediately because Kabam bans for stuff like that. They don't always ban it right away, but they do ban, and yeah. And then I just have it connected to an Elgato capture card, which is connected to my PC, which using OBS software, I'm able to stream it to YouTube. Galaxy totally expands so much, the universe is expanding for 8 billion years. I mean, that's what I thought. I mean, questioning. The universe expands, not galaxies? Well, what's expanding the universe? What is the universe? What is it comprised of? Isn't it galaxies? I don't know, man. Listen, I fell asleep in science class every single day until they eventually just told me to sleep outside. And I actually slept at a desk outside of the class. I'm not making that up. So maybe science isn't something I have total absolute knowledge on, you know? That said, I do watch some science YouTube channels, man. That stuff's pretty entertaining. Alright, King of Arenas is sending over a Looney Sage. Check Twitter, please, BG. King of Arenas. Will do. Let's see here. What do we got? 12 more quests, or halfway to Thronebreaker. Ezio 12th, 6-star. PS some typing to become, or is that trying to become Thronebreaker in 15 to 17 days, or faster than I'll be able to get to the Elder side quests. Okay. Want into those Elder side quests. Good luck, dude. Dang, man. You're so close. Really not that far at all. Grats on the Chavez, maybe? I don't know how you feel about that. I don't know how I'd feel about Chavez on a new account. Of course, if you have every single champ in the game, Chavez, you know, not the most exciting. But on a brand new account, I wouldn't mind kind of messing around with her. See, you know, if she's been slept on. Maybe she's not that far behind others. I don't know. Give it a go. Alright, let's go. We'll just go up to the right. Let's go. Does the egg expand? Well, it expands, but it never shows it. It's kind of like a muscle weighs more than fat kind of thing, you know? It's denser. The egg just becomes infinitely more dense. PG pulled Spider-Gwen as my first 6-star. Thoughts? That's a good first 6-star. Spider-Gwen, not a bad champ. Doesn't need to be awakened. All their awakened abilities, solid. But, yeah, she doesn't need to be awakened, so cool. Galaxies don't expand. It's just the space between them that expands as the universe continues to get bigger and bigger. Interesting. Okay. I would take your word for it. But I think we all need to learn a thing or two. By fact-checking Schiller, I'm going to see how knowledgeable he really is. Do galaxies expand? Yes! The answer is yes! The answer is not yes, actually. Let's see here. Galaxies, like the pennies, like the pennies, don't expand. Rather, it's the space between the pennies that's expanding. Objects held together by gravity or other forces, including... Oh. Does that mean I don't expand. It's just the space between my fat that's expanding. Yeah, man. What's this nerd poop I walked into? I don't know, dude. I tried to say something and wrong, said Schlerum. And to his credit, I mean, he seems like he's right. You know, I always trust the very first link on YouTube, or on Google. It's never steered me wrong before, not even once. So I now believe it completely as fact, and no one will ever be able to convince me otherwise. Galaxies, they do not expand. Caveman Oog, thank you very much for the 5, saying you haven't lived until you've made a peanut butter sandwich with fig Newtons instead of bread. I haven't lived yet because I've never tried that. Fig Newtons instead of bread. Dude, it's been so long since I've had a fig Newton. All I could ever think of with fig Newtons is the comedian Brian Regan. He had a joke. He had a joke one time. This was on like a Comedy Central stand-up or something like that. It aired on Comedy Central, where I mean, you know, I'm no joke teller, so it's not going to be hilarious the way I say it, but it was just something about you know, the serving size of a fig Newton being 1. You know, that was like the premise of the joke. Because who the hell just eats 1 fig Newton? How is that possible? I always trust the first link that agrees with me. Yeah, that's yeah. I should have looked for one that agreed with me. Damn it. The space between your Orion's belt loops. Yeah, between the belt loop. GG, how's my team for 5.4.6 Ultron boss? Good. I did you try to send a picture in the YouTube chat? Because you can't do that. I don't know what your team is. HR edits. I have no idea what your team is. But yeah. If you have Magneto, he will solo very easy. That's true. Well, he's an amazing counter. Solo very easy is up to the player, right? Can't say if it's the player more than the champions that you're using, unless you're using a champion so busted that you cannot screw it up, like using Ebony Maw against Corvus or something like that, you know? Even then, there's a way. Okay, doesn't matter which way. We're just gonna go down. Like how ramen noodle package is 2 servings. There's 2 servings in that package? Why don't they just put in 2 packages then, man? This stuff never makes sense. What are you supposed to... You're supposed to cook half of the pack? What the hell? I currently have COVID. Chris, you said I'm fine. Okay, well, that's good. And I'm taking the antiviral meds, and the taste of it comes up like heartburn, and it's horrible. Ooh. Well, that doesn't sound good at all. It's good that you're doing fine, though, man. That's good. What up, BG? Yo, is that Taters? Oh, Taters. I saw that you posted like a 14-hour Alliance War fight or a video. I'm exaggerating. But it was a lot, dude. It was titled like I didn't want to post this or something like that. I didn't get a chance to watch. I always look in my feed just to see what, you know, people are posting, even if I can't watch it all. But I gotta say, I'm very tempted to like click on that video after the stream, just to see what that was all about, because it was like 40. Where'd it go? Lost it. You didn't take it down, did you? All right, here we go. 42 minutes. Goodness gracious. I gotta see what's in there. Yeah, man, it was brutal. Man, we've all had those brutal wars. We've all had those brutal wars, man. Click it, watch the first 3 minutes, then skip to the Doom fight. I'm so tempted. No, I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm so tempted still, but no, but I'll check that out after the stream for sure. Just gonna do it right now. Like, hold please. Hey man, you gotta respect. Listen, I always posted all the videos that all the war videos that I recorded, whether they were good or bad, because as far as I'm concerned, like I don't know, man. I always respect the people that show it all, and I'm not talking about nudity. Demiok, put your pants back on for the last time. He's not in here, is he? I wish Demiok was in here. Anyway, I always respect the people that show it all, man. We're not perfect, you know. There's no reason to pretend to be perfect, other than protecting our egos or something, you know. So, gotta show it all. But yeah, Taters, I'm gonna check that out after the stream for sure, man. As a matter of fact, I want to link it in the stream in case you guys want to do the same. Save that link or something, you know. It's in the chat. All right, I see green. Thank you very much for the buck. I have no message from you though. None. 0 messages. I will check again. I put it into sub-only mode. I don't know if that messed with anything. I feel like it's happened a few times now since putting in sub-only mode that I'm not getting the messages. So I don't know what the deal is. That's the only thing I could think of that changed. Then again, we've always had this problem, sub-only mode or not, so I don't know. But I will check back in a few minutes. Sub-only mode, it's only on right now anyway for because the new Marvel movie came out. We'll take that off. If you're like, oh, I don't want to subscribe, that's fine. We'll take that off at maybe the end of the week or something. Let's go cruise the arena a bit. Read Justin Gray's message. Justin's message. How do you feel about Kabam opening all your AQ crystals? A lot of catalysts are gonna go in the toilet. A whole lot of no, I mean I'm gonna try to use every catalyst I can, but God, I have so many unopened crystals that I don't know how I'm gonna manage to use all that stuff. So I guess I would really hope that Kabam would have like some sort of I know they're giving like a lot of time before they do the opening. But I also hope that there's like some sort of trade-in system that's better than like the normal selling of catalysts during that time. Because there's gonna be some value lost. Yeah, and I'm not just talking about for my account. I'm talking about like across the board. Anyone who has stashed hundreds of crystals, there's no way that you're gonna be able to. That everyone is gonna be able to use it all. Some people will find a way, but for many people, it's just gonna be like impossible. So, other than that, I don't really mind. AQ crystals, I didn't read the exact post, but the AQ crystals, they've always been a little bit weird. There was kind of this odd overlap with AQ crystals and catalyst fragment crystals, and I don't know, man, most of the time it kind of just felt unnecessary. It's like a crystal, you know, just you could they just break it out differently. But whatever. Kabam is doing your crystal cleanup for you. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it before they do it, I guess. Oh, here we go. I see green. I was talking about a troll roll from a 5-star Wolverine that I've been hunting for ages. I took a pic when it was on Wolverine and captured the roll over to Blade. Oh, no. I'm about to quit hunting for Wolvie. Oh, man. Brutal, dude. I don't think I have 5-star Wolvie yet myself. You know what I realized when we were doing the Eternity of Pain the other night? And I don't have 5 or 6-star Sunspot. Sunspot, I'm 99% sure he was in the crystal when I was looking for Aegon, right? I mean, yeah, that was long after McFabio. So yeah. Like all those dual class crystals that I was trying to get, Aegon for. I couldn't get Sunspot out of those either, man. So many. Hold on a sec. When did Sunspot come out? I'm trying to think about this now. Sunny Spot. 2019. When was I looking for Aegon? Hold on a sec. I'm gonna type in drunk lags guarantee. Okay, yeah, this was not even that long ago. The drunk lags guarantee video, that was 2021, January 2021. Yeah. So most of those crystals, if not all the crystals when I was looking for Aegon in the dual class, couldn't get Sunspot either, man. I don't know how you can do arena, Baldikins. I did the Platpool Arena, and I would rather get my teeth pulled out than do another arena. Clarissa, you're totally right. I should stop doing arena immediately and do Battlegrounds, followed by new account challenge, followed by... What else do you hate? Incursions push? I can't remember if you like that one or not. Just do all the things but arena. You guys watching the launch of what? At the moment, I'm watching nothing. The only thing I'm watching is Kang whoops some ass. Got 5-star Sunspot and rank 5 him 2 years ago, and I got 6-star Sunspot and awakened 6-star Sunspot in a week. My 5-star is still unawakened. Dang, dude, yeah. I've had stuff like that happen. Oh, testing streams. Yeah, there we go. Cloud of Contempt. Good, because Clarissa said incursions are okay, so fine. We'll just fill in with testing streams. I got a lot of champs I need to test still. There's like, how many in 2022 have I not played yet? I think we're up to maybe like 4 or 5, something like that. Yeah. We got a lot of champs that I could do testing with. A whole lot of champs. Maybe I'll test I'll order them by word count in the description too. Just so I read even more of the description before looking at the chat, you know? Yeah, I think that'll be good. The moon launched. The moon's launching? No, I honestly have no idea what's going on. Are people going to the moon? Or is it like, just like a bot? Are they putting a robot on the moon or something? Or is it actually people going? Big Cat, thank you very much for the 100 rupees. Said movie Ultron unawakened, Tigra unawakened, or Sim Supreme awakened to rank 4 as a 5-star. I have limited resources and I want to do any of the variants. My recommendation is go with Ultron. Personally, I think he's probably good for the villain variant. He's a great champion all around, I can tell you that much. Tigra, I think, is difficult to play. And if you are looking for a challenge, Cool. Not going to try to stop you from taking on that challenge at all. But just know what you're getting into. That it will be challenging to get the most out of Tigra. And I don't know if Tigra is really... I don't know how she does in like the Mystic variant or something. I'm not quite sure. Symbiote Supreme does okay in the Mystic variant against certain fights, but I don't think he's the type of champ that like really carries the whole way. So yeah, but definitely good for some of the fights, including the final boss, I believe, which is Venom. I believe that's who I used for that fight when I did that. But yeah, just for general purpose stuff, even I would say Ultron. If you have limited resources, Ultron. Richie has my team for Ultron boss in 5.4.6. Oh, here we go. We've got the team this time. 5-star max Doom, 5-star rank 4 Hyperion, 5-star rank 4 Colossus, 4-star max APOC, rank 1, 6-star rank 1 Spider-Gwen. Strong champions. They're strong champions. I'm not entirely sure how good they'll be at taking down that Ultron specifically, though. Let me look at something real quick. Yeah, so I was checking APOC here because I couldn't remember exactly how his ability was described for, like, you know, the opponent not being able to shrug off parries, but of course it has to do with Purify because it's for all debuffs. It's not just for like a parry stone or something. But I couldn't quite remember, so I just wanted to double check that. So the way that Ultron boss fight works is you really want to avoid landing debuffs on that guy. And I think all those champs are going to put debuffs. I'm not saying they couldn't do it, but it might not be the easiest time. I'm curious about Doom. Like he's gonna shock Ultron, but he also has some power control, so like it could be interesting with that guy. Actually, are they buffs that Ultron gains? I think they're buffs, so maybe you'd be able to stagger them with Doom. Maybe Doom would be good if you're able to stagger them. Would be a good option. But yeah. Maybe check YouTube for like Doom versus that fight, because not super confident. So I would check to see if someone else had done it. Alright, hello BG. Hope you're having a good time. Yo, White Bobby, what's up, dude? Leaked mastery changes posted on Twitter. Wink, wink. You guys know what that wink means? That means he found these leaks at the back of a Taco Bell. Ooh, what is this? Suggestions for setting up masteries in a faster and easier way. Interesting. First off, the graphic work, beautiful. Being able to illustrate your point in such a clear way. Like, you guys know that saying, a picture's worth 1,000 words or whatever it is. I mean, this is a video, so this is many pictures worth many thousand words. We know exactly what you're getting at without needing to try to describe it and people be confused and all that. That's such a powerful tool to have at your disposal, man. Very well put together, the presentation. That said, I don't know how I'd feel about this. Trying to think. Would that be the best way to do the masteries? I haven't really thought about masteries that much on a touchscreen perspective. I mean, I sort of have because, like, you know, I had a mastery calculators sort of thing, the same on like Aunt May. And you know, I was trying to figure out like the best way to incorporate that for mobile devices, just for people to use. So like, I've sort of thought of it, but it's been so long, and I don't even remember the way that I came up with. I don't know. It's definitely really cool, but I do wonder if there is a better way to do it. White Bummy, dude, thank you for sharing that. Still, even though I'm not quite sure how I feel about it, still really cool to look at, dude. And very well put together, man. Very impressive. Is that Brian Grant of ContestChampion.com? Is that Royal of Royal Cruise Lines? Is that a cruise line company? I don't even know. Oh, man. What's up, Royal? Clarissa sent it over bug saying it came from a Nexus crystal and I'm torn. Should a bald man do a poll? Hold on. Okay, I need help. 6-star Spidey 29 or 6-star Cable. Like, are they both in the Nexus crystal right now, or do you have both of them right now, Clarissa? Let me know. I'll take it. Oh man, I really don't know. Is that a thing? I was trying to think of stuff with Royal. And yeah, that was the first thing I could think of, is like Royal Caribbean or something like that. I don't know. Mastery loads are a must, but the current way we do it is very slow. And thanks for the input and kind words. Yeah, no, I totally get it. There's definitely room for improvement. And I would say that system is better than what we have now. So I hope I didn't really make that too clear. Sorry about that. But I think it is tough to figure out like the absolute best way, just because we are so limited on mobile devices. But I do wonder if there was a better way. Because even then it was like, oh man, I could see it like tapping accidentally off of the buttons. And then like the menu closes, and then, you know, you go through that process like 2 or 3 times, and it's just like you want to throw your phone or something, you know. That's I guess that's the part that I wasn't so sure about, is sometimes like the smaller menus with the imprecision, is that even a word? The lack of precision on a mobile device can get a little bit finicky. That's the only reason I was hesitant. But hope you don't take any of that personally, because it's brilliantly done, as always, dude. Okay, hold on, Clarissa, let me see. Both new, haven't decided. Oh, we should do this quickly then, huh? Sorry, Clarissa. All right, let's do the poll. Hold on. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. I need that adrenaline healing. I'm going to lose. No, that blocked hit dealt too much damage. Okay, let's see here. Who to pick from a 6-star Nexus? We've got Spidey 2099. Actually, I'm gonna put Cable first. He was released first. Cable or Spidey 2099. We gotta show him some respect. At least put him first in the poll, you know? Okay. Get your votes in, people. Get those votes in. All right, Christian, thank you for the 2. Saying BG, Twitter. Well, everybody, I put my faith in Comcast, and everything was looking good. Lasted longer than usual, I think, so maybe some improvements were made. But we still disconnected in the same fashion. Maybe there's nothing I can do. Maybe we just live with it. The Comcast technician said that he found the error that the previous tech made. Not even the previous tech. I guess when they upgraded the network, you know, for like the entire area or something. And he said the way that it was being, you know, that it was being connected to my apartment, they did it in like a half-assed way. They did it in an incorrect way. So he fixed that, and I was like, oh, good. That must be it. Perhaps not. I don't know. Well. Anyway, I'll deal with that later. Let's see here. So, Spidey 2099 is crushing the polls, Clarissa. The way I feel about it is, this is actually tough. Christian, we're gonna get back to you in a minute. But it's actually a little bit tough. I do think Spidey's the way to go. I agree with the people. But it depends a little bit, I would say. I don't think Spidey 2099 is a particularly tough champ to play. But I do think that Cable is like dead simple. If you have a high level APOC, like if you don't have a high level APOC, I would say just go Spidey. But if you already have like a 6-star APOC that you've got ranked up or something, it's tough because let me tell you, Cable with the APOC synergy absolutely slays, and it's super easy, and most champions can't deal with it because it's degen rather than you know, something that champs have immunities to. It's very powerful, and it also makes APOC stronger too. So you know, just having Cable on the team, you get all those charges right at the start of a quest. So it's kind of tough, and falls more in like personal preference territory than anything, I would say. Okay, you have APOC maxed out, yeah. So that makes this tricky. It's not such an easy thing. If you really like APOC, you like put him on the team. Cable's gonna, you know, quickly find a way, you know, on the team with you. If you're really lacking in the science department, Spidey 2099 will really boost your science class. But if maybe you were already kind of good in the science class and you're just looking for a champ to drag along that's just gonna cruise with APOC, Well, maybe go Cable. So, yeah, Cable's great, especially with APOC, but Spidey 29 has amazing utility that you might not have. That's very accurate. Cable doesn't really have any special utility that you like couldn't get elsewhere. He's just like a powerhouse champion that doesn't take a ton of effort to you know, get that power. Whereas Spidey 2099, you might find yourself in a situation where you're like, dang, you know, I need the utility that he has. Wish I picked him. But I don't know, if you're not pushing like the bleeding edge of stuff and you're just looking to cruise through content a little bit faster, you know, that would be the Cable play. I hope some of that helps. It's not such a simple thing. Largely personal preference. Yeah. Okay, let me see here. Hey BG, just looking for my final champ to rank up before the offers next weekend. I run Suicides. I'm focusing most on both Alliance War defense and offense. Also have Awakened Dragon Man that isn't on the list. Thanks, man. Focusing most on both Alliance War defense and offense. Those are two separate things. Well, it's really tough to give advice about Alliance War because it's a group activity. Like, I don't know if your battle group is missing anything specific. Like, for example, Red Hulk is a great champion if no one in your battle group has him ranked up. But if other people have him ranked up, it's like a waste of resources. There's nothing that super strongly stands out. Only because, again, I don't know your battle group. So, like, Thing is like a must-have on defense. But if someone already has Thing on defense, if you're doing Defender Diversity, I would say, again, like, waste of a rank up. You know? Offensively, I'm thinking about champs that work well with the recoil masteries. I don't know how relevant Ghost is in Alliance Wars these days. Probably still pretty good, at least. I know Kabam has tried to really shift away from her. But I mean, she's a great champ for that. Like I said, Red Hulk is recoil friendly. If your alliance mates don't already have a bunch of Red Hulks sitting on the sidelines waiting. Yeah, I don't know. There's... Somebody hasn't watched Mike's War video? I haven't watched Mike's War video. What's it about? Red Hulk will be a great champ. He's immune to bleed and incinerate and has some solid damage. Poison, not bleed, my bad. Yeah. I was gonna say. Ghost being just as good as usual. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, like offensively, I would say probably looking at like Ghost or Red Hulk. You've got some other... I mean, like, I don't know how many people use Nebula in Alliance War, but she's pretty good just for like general stuff. And I'm sure some people are out there using her in Alliance War, but I can't imagine the numbers are too high. Stark Spidey's good, but he, you know, with full recoils on, can be tricky to use him at times. Not even going to talk about Stealth Spidey, even though some people do like him. Defensively, yeah, like Sassy, Sauron, Thing. Technically, Thing could be used offensively still. Technically, any champ could, but like, We're not talking about technicalities here. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's kind of the best I could tell you. There's not like a super clear-cut answer. Here's what I would recommend, though, is offense matters more than defense. Unless your defense is like already through the roof. Like if both were even, your defense and offense, let's say they were like right there, neck and neck in terms of overall power, you want to invest more in offense. Getting through your lanes without dying is more important than going for like a defender kill. For a couple reasons. One, it's going to save you resources, and then you'll be able to rank up those defensive champs faster than you normally would otherwise. And then two, dying feels real bad. Because, I don't know, it's easier to connect that to losing a war than it is for, like, the defender's kills to win a war. Just the way our brains are wired. Nebula in a similar situation to Red Hulk, 1 per BG usually. I'll be honest, I remember people bringing Red Hulk to war like almost every war, one of them at least. Nebula, it was like once a season or something like that. It was very rare. But this was, I haven't played Alliance War in almost a year, so I don't know what's changed. So yeah. Are you kidding? There's a reason she's always banned. I don't play Alliance War, man. I'm trying to say that. I don't know. Howdy Brain. Lag said he's down for the meetup. So you, B, Laura, Bags, Peters, Messiah, Lags. Did you say Lags twice? No, I guess not. King of Arenas tipped. Probably Mike and Baby. You've got yourself a stew. I mean a meetup. Okay, I was gonna say who's Baby for a second there, but okay, you're just saying. I gotcha. Christian, I don't know. That's the best advice I can give, man. Actually, that's not the best advice I can give. The best advice I can give is try to narrow down what you're looking for more than Alliance War defense or offense. Because that's like everything in the game when you say Alliance War defense and Alliance War offense. Nearly. That leaves the door open for pretty much every champ. So finding like who's best to rank up in that situation, it's just not really enough info to go by to pick out like a champ, you know? But offensively, I would say Ghost or Red Hulk. Best I can do. King of Arenas, thank you very much for the loot as well. So check Twitter again, please, BG. All right, let's see. So I finished the arena on 3 different accounts. That Spider and Ezio account was hard since I only have 11 6-stars. Dang, dude. Honestly, that didn't look that hard, man. 11 6-stars. That's still so much more than what you're supposed to have at that level. It looked like you cruised through it just fine. Oh no, I see. That one's over here. For some reason, I was just looking at the win streak, and I thought the Ezio account was over here. I see. You probably have to reset your streak once or twice or something. Well, congrats on getting it done, man. But holy cow, dude. That is some dedication right there. I'm Baby BG. Oh, accelerate. I wasn't familiar with the nickname there. My bad. So talk to Laura about it, please. I've talked to her about it, but I still can't. Abby, no, man. There's no way for me to tell you I'm definitely in or not in. I just can't tell you, man. It'd be a good time. I've wanted to go to Vancouver for the longest, but I just don't know what March holds, you know? How important is Warlock's Awaken ability? You could play Warlock on... I mean, I played Warlock on Awaken for a long, long time. It's a good Awaken ability, but you can play him without it. Vancouver is very beautiful during March. Is it? I would imagine it would be a lot like Seattle, which is rainy. The last couple he organized, but this time he doesn't have to do anything really, so I assume he'll be more of a dingus about it. You know, Happy Dome. I can't tell if you're trying to get me to go with these insults, or you're trying to get me to be like, screw you guys, I'm going home. Need to be able to advertise with you as our biggest draw. Get your poop together. You don't need me. What do you mean? Advertise? It's not like you're making wait, are you trying to make money from this meetup? I gotta tell you, man, those last couple meetups, I feel like they cost me like $1,000 or something, dude. It was the most money I'd ever spent outside of my car or something, dude. It was your Pete's idea for his sake. What is Pete? Is Pete doing anything to organize it? BG is the biggest draw. I'm staying home. Let me know when Tater's going, then I'll think about it. Yeah, exactly. You don't need me. Listen, if it's in Vancouver, the whole point of going to Vancouver was that's where Kabam is located. The biggest draw should be, you know, being able to like talk to the devs and stuff. I mean, I don't know. I guess a lot of people maybe don't care about that stuff. But that was always the biggest draw of going to Comic-Con for me, at least. It was like, yeah, I mean, eventually it turned into like a big community thing. But the first time I went there, nobody knew me. I just wanted to go talk to the devs. Abido, you're the biggest draw, man. Just kidding, go fish. No, I'm not trying to make money. I'm trying to get as many people as possible to go. You're the biggest dingus and bald cap CEO. You have to go. Oh, Abido, you should not use those words with me, man. Don't you know, dude? I have no respect for the authority. And when you tell me that I have to do something, oh, it just makes me want to time you out. It's all it makes me want to do. Oh, man. Baldy, how did the skeleton know it was going to rain on Halloween? He could feel it in his bones. Him. Halloween is over. Your joke is over 2 weeks late at this point. It wouldn't have been funny then. So, you know, it's especially not funny now, but I don't know, go trick or treat yourself, dude. Go take a lap, boo. BG, do you by chance know what PI on fights from 10 to 15 you need to stay above for the streak to get Thanos and Kang's team? I don't. PI is kind of misleading. I usually go by champion ranks, and even then, I'm not 100% sure. Here, I would say this, though. I wouldn't worry too much about getting Kang and Thanos fights. You should really just try to use your absolute strongest champions possible, because whether it's Kang or Thanos or another player, you know, you just want your strongest teams available. That's it. Kang and Thanos teams, they're actually a higher rank than other players are. They're actually rank 5 6-star champs, which we can't even do as players yet. I just got smoked that entire fight. I ate the special. I ate the combos. Good lord. Hulky B, I thought we were friends. Yeah, so I feel like anything lower than a maxed out 5-star champ is gonna be a little bit of a tough time for you to beat either Kang, Thanos, or you know, the other players that you'll have to get through. So that would be like a good line to kind of be above, is like maxed out 5 stars, or you know, rank 2 or higher 6 stars. But if you don't have those, you just have to power through with the strongest champs you got. They're higher ranked, but they don't have masteries. Yes, correct. All right, we'll circle back to this later. Abido, you saying that we'll circle back to it later just makes me not want to go. I'm just kidding. Just everything you do makes me want to go less and less. Now, I want to go, man. It's just it's not that simple, man. I can't get into it right now, but it's just not that simple, dude. Just have to take my word for it. Do you think 308 is fast enough for a Legends run? Just did it in that time today with a 5-star Corvus. Probably. That's a pretty good time, so I would say probably. Yes. And if you miss it with that time, then you only just barely missed it, and it's worth trying again. But I'd say you stand a pretty good chance of getting it with that. Abido, you really want to go to Vancouver, eh? Well, for Abido, I mean, the nice thing about for me and Abido is we're really not that far away. Just take a little train ride up there. I know you want to go, and we'll have a great time. I just am starting to organize, and this is part of the process. Got to see if we do a house, etc. Oh, well, if we're doing it, I mean, I don't want to do a house. So count me out of that either way. I don't want to do that. Yeah, you could already put me down for a firm no on a house. I asked if 225 was an optimal time, but actually the run today. Oh, okay. Dude, for some reason, when I googled dad jokes, hold on, Doofus Puncher, stop right there, dude. The FBI should be coming to get you. Google dad jokes? Come on, man. What are you doing? The 4th result was growing onions, and it's legit tips on gardening. AI is interesting. You're growing with onions with AI now? Just kidding. I'll take a lap for that. Is Penny Parker worth a Tech Awakening gem? I think she needs to be... Does she need to be awakened for the Fury counter? Oh, I forget exactly what her awakened ability does, but I think she needs to be awakened for that, right? Let's go check Aunt May. Let's see. When the opponent fills a bar of power or recovers more than 5% of max health at once, inflict a heal block passive. Preventing the opponent from healing, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah. When the opponent heals while heal blocked, inflict an instant incinerate. Okay. Yeah, her awakened ability's worth it. Yes. Just like any awakening situation, though, still depends on what you need. If you're doing, like, solo content, that doesn't matter. You don't come across enough Furies that, like, it's a must-have or something. That would be more for PvP stuff, battlegrounds, you know. You might get more mileage if you're doing, like, story content and giving that gem to someone else. Although, I don't know. Now that I think about it, that ability, it's not just for Fury, I guess, right? So maybe that would come in handy in a variety of situations. To take it back. I was thinking drive up Friday, meet up Saturday, drive home Sunday. You're doing the drive, huh? You don't want to spend the night? No, I would want to spend the night, but like... I would definitely just hop a train. I don't want to drive all that way. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind driving all that way. I mean, I drove to California for, you know, a wedding this year. And then I did that with Laura. And then I solo drove the way back all, 13 and a half hours or whatever it was. I don't mind driving a little long distance. But the worst part... I can't imagine the parking situation is any better there than it is here. And I just don't want to deal with that, man. Dude, parking is like maybe the most annoying part about having a car. There's a lot of annoying parts. Maybe you could say paying for it. All the different fees. Including insurance and when it breaks down and all that stuff. But god, parking's annoying. Hey guys, my Namor is only Sig 100. Can't do any more. Will that be enough for Terrax? No, not in the style that I would bet most people are doing it with. At least you're gonna get smoked. The damage you'll take will add up very quickly, and you will not be able to recover from it because you don't have like easy ways to heal outside of like negating all of that damage and then healing through willpower. You can give it a go, but my money would be on hell no. Unfortunately. Although someone else is saying Sig 100 is good enough, so maybe I'm wrong. I felt pretty confident in that, though. Let's go to AMA real quick. So Namor at Sig 100. Yeah, you're only reducing the damage by 56%. You're gonna get smoked. Okay, you also said 1 to 2 revives. I mean, I would think even more than 1 to 2 revives, but that I'm not so sure about. I was just talking about like in a solo way for Namor. So yeah, fair enough. He will be able to get it done with some resources. But you can kind of say that about a lot of champs. Use Havoc instead. Yeah, I didn't try Havoc myself, but I was thinking he could work for it, right? Maybe give Havoc a go. If you have Havoc, that is. I don't know if you have Havoc. If Namor is your only option, it's worth using the revives. Just farm up a bunch of revives ahead of time. And yeah. Okay, you actually did it with 1 revive. Well, that's pretty impressive, man. I feel like that damage would be pretty steep. And you can manage Terrax's damage with any champ. I mean, that's true. If you just play more cautiously. Yeah, I guess in my mind I was thinking just about the aggressive, keep him cornered strat. Is that what you did though? Did you beat that Terrax with 1 revive being aggressive, or did you play it a little bit more relaxed? Let's try to give as much advice as we can here, because it looks like this could be their only option. Perhaps. Stick with Namor and revive as needed. Yeah, I mean, I think that's good advice. I think going for solos in Eternity of Pain is super fun and all. But, man, if you can't get there, it's really, like, no shame in just powering through with, you know, by any means necessary. The rewards are so good, and if you don't solo if you don't solo this week, hey, there's going to be another week, and if you don't solo that week, well, there's always next year. Like, it's not a big deal to just use them resources. All right, I don't have the energy for a second stream today. I'm barely gonna be able to make it to midnight for Andor. See you all tomorrow. Have a great night. All right, Abby Doe. Abby Doe, have you been? Wait, did you already go? Maybe you already left. Have you been doing 2 streams a day? I know you've been streaming pretty consistently, but I guess I haven't been paying attention to how frequently you've been streaming. A lot of streams, dude. Yeah, it's called Eternity of Pain for a reason, right? Exactly. You're gonna be in there forever. Hype, I used 5 revives. I was not happy at all with that fight. Oh wait, had to be aggressive, but I kept getting a light intercept at the beginning. I copied speed of it as much as possible. Is that for the Namor one? I used a few revives with hype as well. I can't remember how many I used. It was right around there as well. Maybe 1 less. I want to say I used 4, but I don't remember. I waited until I had like a sub 50% run, and then I was like, okay, good enough. Let me finish it out. And then the finish was not that strong. No, but I've been going to trivia on Tuesdays during my normal time, so I keep threatening to do a late one after you get done, but nah. Wait a minute! Don't have the energy for a second stream today. If you didn't even stream once today, I'm gonna be mad that just in your wording. Not mad that you that you're not, you know, that you don't stream or whatever. That's fine. You don't have to stream every day, but what the hell, dude? I don't maybe I'm missing it, but I do not see a stream in the feed here. Okay. This Abby Doe guy, I don't know about him, guys. I do see you posted a Trivia Tuesday. A little short, though. Look at you. I did a straight day stream and uploaded a short. Alright, I guess I'm just missing it in my feed here. Oh, crap. There it is. November Cavalier Event Quest. Okay. Alright. I retract any such statements. Alright, go to bed. Or go rest so you can watch your movie or show or whatever it is. I don't know. Okay, BG, curious, what's the amount of revives you consider acceptable? Any number, dude. Doesn't matter. I capped mine at 5 for Eternity of Pain. If not done, I just reset. Yeah, there is no number that's it's any number, man. It doesn't matter how many it takes you to get through. Yeah. I think going for solos is good for like building your skills in this game. And I just personally find it fun, but you know, even if you don't find it all that fun, even if you're like, oh, Eternity of Pain, I you know, you dread it every week or something, just still hop in there just for a little bit of practice. You could learn a lot from something like Eternity of Pain. Yeah, personally, I don't know which fight I've used the most revives on. I've soloed a lot of them. think I'm lagging out here. Oh, maybe not. I've sold a lot of them. I think most weeks I've soloed at least with, like, you know, one of the objectives or something. But then there's definitely weeks where I don't solo with any of the objectives. I don't think I soloed with any of the objectives this last with Terrax. But yeah, man, if I had to use 40 revives, guess who was using 40 revives? I don't care. Uh, 43% with 8.1 exploration. If I can get 12 plus points for Eternity of Pain to give me the remaining tier 3 alpha and tier 6 basic I need with the possible 3-4 gem of my wanted class. I could get Paragon soon. Alright, man. Well, good luck, dude. He uploaded a short and downloaded some shots. Is that what the short was? Just Abby Doe getting blasted? Lorson, thank you very much for the bug saying, dang it, Cloud, you said a better one. What am I going to be reading? Yours or Cloud's? Let's read both. I'll start with yours, I guess. Speaking of traveling, went across states and saw some nice windmills. I was a huge fan. Okay. Doesn't really make sense. Maybe that's why you're saying Clouds was better. Let's see. Larson, that story is blowing me away. Wow, the two of you. Comedic duo for the ages. Getting blasted? Yeah. Those are all getting. I mean, what? Do you think that doesn't apply to drinking? Listen, man, you can get blasted in a number of ways, and getting drunk is one of those ways. Plan to rank 4 unawakened stealth. Okay. That's even worse than the jokes I just heard. Plan to rank 4 unawakened stealthy next. Love playing him in Battlegrounds and questing. With rank 4 CGR being the champ to get me Paragon. Okay. Free to play, so hope I can get Paragon before Christmas event. Clock is ticking, but yeah, you've got a little bit of time left still. The Christmas event, guys, what did they do for Christmas last year? When you say Christmas event, I'm assuming you're not talking about like the gifting or something, right? Don't they usually give something to the players on like Christmas Day or something like that? Did they do something like that last year? I honestly do not remember. I remember being so disgusted with the gifting stuff. That's all I can remember about last December, MCOC wise at least. Yeah, there's always a freebie. I mean, I figured. What was the freebie? I don't recall. I remember one year it was a 5-star awakening gem back when 5-star awakening gems were still, you know, much more irrelevant than they are today. I think we've gotten. Oh, was it a Nexus actually? They give a Nexus crystal? I think what else it would have been, because it wasn't a they didn't give out a 6-star awakening gem for the holidays yet, have they? Last year I had too much fun exploring Romania. After a while I needed to book a rest. Oh my god, dude. Why don't you go book a lap, dude? Boo. Got no gifting this year. Well, there's kind of still gonna be gifting, but yeah, not the way we're used to it. Also, what's wrong with Stealthy? I just hate him. If you like him, that's cool, man. You know, you do you. It's just kind of a channel meme because I've always hated Stealth Spidey. I actually grinded for him in the arena when he first came out, so technically I didn't always hate him. It was once I got the champion, and it was more disappointed than the time I got Super Mario Time Machine for Super Nintendo, that I was very disappointed and hated the champ. Hope to awaken him soon. I have 60 classics waiting for him. Yeah, he's just never been my champ. It's the animations mostly. That's mostly what it comes down to. His animations feel very clunky to me. It's not the only thing I don't like about him, but it's one of them. Thronebreaker was the highest progression last Christmas, right? Yes. Yeah, Paragon came out well, like April this year or something like that. Somewhere in that ballpark. BG, who would you recommend to rank 3 Warlock, Omega Sentinel, Nimrod, all unduped? For general purpose stuff, I would say Warlock. For if you're interested in like battlegrounds, I would probably say Nimrod. I still think the easy utility that Warlock has, I still value that in general questing. If I could only have one of those 3. But I don't think you could really go wrong with any of those options. So if you're like, I don't like Warlock, okay, you could literally pick any one of those 3 and you'll be fine. They're all good options. So all right, Lorson sending over 401, just saying sorry. I don't believe you. I don't believe you one bit. If you told one joke, I might believe you. But the fact that you told 2 in such quick succession, I'm not buying it, dude. Enjoy your lap. You're not getting out of it. But also, thank you. So, you like Spidey 29 though? Yeah. I like Spidey 29. It's just the 7-hit combo garbage that the way his body moves during the 7 hits, during the double hits, I should say, during like the double hit mediums. I don't know, dude. It's like jarring. It just died. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it other than it doesn't feel smooth. Compared to Quicksilver, Stealthy is smooth as butter. And yet, somehow, Quicksilver doesn't bother me as much. But, yeah, you're not really going to see me using Quicksilver a whole lot either. I think I would rather have... I mean, I not even think. I would 100% rather have Quicksilver over Stealth Spidey. But neither are champs that I'm really planning on chasing down. BG, what are you ranked on the global and US leaderboards? 4,231 and 11,26118. What leaderboards? No, let's go check it out. You're talking about the overall ratings leaderboards? Well, let's see. Okay, so global is 10,417. And US is 4496. And that was kind of close to one of the numbers I said, right? I think I said 4,000 for one of them. Yeah. Wait, what are those numbers up to? Dang, dude, 6.3 million. Goodness gracious. That's a lot. Is that a name change up there? Or was that person always that name? Because I don't recognize that name. We've got Papa Lemon in first, followed by Papa Lemon in sixth. Any other Papa Lemons? Is there a Mama Lemon in the picture, or? Interesting. Very interesting. Going to get out of the leaderboard before well, I'm just gonna not let's just move on. Never can prove anything, Kent. What? Do you hate Black Widow deodorant too? Her animation seems smooth despite the 7-hit combo. No, she's not my first choice to play, but her animations are a lot smoother, I would say. I've never actually like did a frame by frame count of like the, you know, breaking down the animation side by side, but it at least feels, for whatever reason, like her hits happen in, you know, quicker succession, like it is smoother. I do sometimes wonder if that's just in my head, if it's just because Spidey's doing, like, I don't know, those weird movements that Spidey does, whereas like it's a more natural movement for you know, Black Widow deodorant. But I would bet that there's like less of a gap frame wise between those animations to make it smoother. Curious if that's right though. There are like 5 Papa Lemon account. There's 5 in that alliance. Interesting. All right, Doofus Butcher, thank you for these 601 saying Lawson smelled bad. What? But not funny. He can never be funny. So you're saying he doesn't smell funny? Just bad? Well, that's kind of rude. Lawson, I would never say those things about you. Especially not while you're out taking a lap, because I have a feeling you never took that lap. But Doofus Butcher, thank you for the 601. You know what they say about sometimes when people smell other people? They're really just smelling themselves. No one's ever said that. I don't know where I was going with that. Doofus Puncher, thank you. But also, the only person that smells is Abigail. Saying anyone else smells is just a flat out lie. And rude. Yep, Papa Lemon and Megases? Never known how to say that word. And most of their alliance is made by them. You can check it out. I'm not gonna. I'll take your word for it. Ah, crap. I tried to reverse controls. I tried to reverse control Dex, and of course, this Emma is unawakened. You guys remember when Emma first came out? People were like experimenting with that. Like trying to intentionally leave Emma unawakened and put that in war. Just to try to throw people off. Emma, surprisingly, I don't know. Emma Frost was like kind of relevant MCOC wise. She wasn't like a total a totally like ignored champion or something, but for a champion that like has so many so much going for her, you would almost think that she would get played more than she did. Like these days, it's nothing like super impressive. All champions have entire books to read for their kits. But like at the time, I don't know, this was a lot. And the fact that she can like be immune to virtually everything in the game. Prowess wasn't really a thing so much at the time. Prowess was like fairly new. It was just starting to become a thing. You would think that she, you know, maybe would have had a little bit more relevance at the top. She's never been bad. But just surprised that she didn't kind of have a higher impact on the game. Okay, Zix Unbroken, thank you very much for the 7 loonies. And BG, why do people sleep on Aegon for non-long form content? I seem to be loving him and everything. Well, most people can get through all 6 fights in a quest before Aegon has any time to really ramp up into what makes Aegon Aegon. For most people, it's just not worth the effort. You use a champion like Hercules that can... I mean, technically Hercules got some ramp up too, right? But... I don't know, just faster. It just comes down to speed, honestly. Aegon is slow. If you enjoy him, awesome. I've definitely known some people that feel the same way as you. You're not alone. There's some other Aegon lovers out there for sure. But that's what it comes down to, is other champs just do it faster. That's it. I actually do want to try Aegon in the incursions, though. I've always wanted to try Aegon in the incursions, and I can never bring myself to, because I always played, you know, with like lags, and lags is really fast, whereas I'm kind of slow. And I didn't want to slow him down even more by using a champ that takes a considerable amount of you know, ramp up time. But now with solo incursions being a thing, when I do solo incursions, I would want to try with Aegon probably. Aegon has a ton of fun incursions though. Have some time to ramp up. Yeah. Pretty fun there. Yes, use him in incursions often, but even ramped up, he dies pretty quickly to those attack values. Yeah. You really need to be like unblockable with Aegon in those higher rooms, otherwise you're gonna get roasted alive. Yeah, I've got mine at Sig 80, and I have him at rank 3 as a 6-star, and he's gonna be my first rank 4. Okay. Well, nice, dude. I think it's like one of the best parts about MCOC is just kind of finding your own niche, so to speak. Like, just find the champs that you really enjoy. And of course, there's like some universally loved champions, you know, like Hercules or Doom or, you know, insert whatever other most popular champs are played. But it's always the champs that, like, you know, are a little bit more unique to the individual that I find interesting. Like, there's nothing you can tell me that would make me want to play Aegon in a quest. But I do think, I like hearing that, you know, you or even other people like to use Aegon in quests. Just the same way that, you know, most people probably wouldn't want to play Sasquatch offensively while questing. But, oh man, I really want to get my 6-star Sassy ranked up so that I can do that. I used to bring my 5-star a bit more to quests. But, of course, it's just so much easier to steamroll the content with like a, you know, 6-star Doom or something compared to the 5-star Sassy. Compared to any Sassy, to be honest, but yeah, those types of champs, they're kind of what make the game. If everybody always just played the exact same champs, it'd be a lot less interesting. Will you do a Sector 9 Zone 25 push with lags? He was talking about it in his stream today. I don't know. I haven't even looked at other people doing those pushes. It seems like it'd be pretty tough. I don't know if I can cut it, man. I mean, I know that I could, but at what cost? That's more of what I mean. It's even like the best of the best, they're usually not doing it for free, right? I don't want to say it can't be done for free. I'm sure it has been done unitless, especially, you know, doing certain shenanigans. There's probably some ways to do it, but I feel like for me, it would end up maybe costing more units than I'd feel comfortable with or something. But I'm never opposed to trying, because what do you got to lose, you know? So might rank 4 Namor. He's at rank 3 Sig 130. Okay. You know, I mean, I wanted to take Namor up. If I could have pulled him as a 6-star, I was gonna give him like everything. Lags and BG itemless zone 25 push. Let's go. Oh man, settle down on the itemless. Aegon Incursion is fun, but Horseman Strife is better. IMO. I don't know if I've played Strife Horseman. I've played Strife a bit, but it was just on the beta, and I can't remember if I ever even Horsemaned him when I tested him. Did I even do like a full testing stream for Strife? I'm not sure that I did. I think I might have just played him as like a quick test in bed or something like that. I don't know. I'm a 5-star Sunspot. Only problem is you need your heavy charging to make him viable for longer fights. On stun immune, it can be a drag. Yeah. A lot of champs are in the same boat. A lot of champs, if you can't like safely get a heavy attack off, or even just, you know, like some champs you actually need to parry with, right? Like for Colossus, it's not enough just to land a heavy. You actually have to parry on that heavy. And like parry stun and heavy. And those champs in those situations, you're just screwed. Actually, that might not even entirely be true for Colossus. He can kind of ramp up to do some good damage. Maybe I'm gonna backtrack that one slightly. He can actually ramp up to do some decent damage. He's not. Of course, you want to get those stuns in, but I've done some decent damage with that guy just through like special 2s without the parry heavy beforehand. What is your guys' thoughts on the Platpool event right now? Seems cool. I don't really have anything negative to say about it, but I also didn't look super hard into it. I'm sure if I wanted to nitpick something, I probably could, but I don't really have any complaints as it stands right now. So I love about this game, I got a Sunspot. I never used him because I had other champs. I love that people are running totally different champs to me. Yeah. I've always said it. Probably my favorite thing about MCOC is just playing the hand you're dealt. It's kind of coming up with, you know, using whatever the game gives you rather than what most games are like, where you get to sort of, you know, in most games, especially these days with information being so available online, someone figures out the best way to do something and then everyone else just copies that best way. And I don't know, games lose a lot of what kind of, you know, made me fall in love with games in the first place. I like the event so far. I got the 6 and 5-star plat pool from the trade-in and a huge chunk of units. Okay. Yeah, I got a lot of units too.
Erica says hello.
Hello. I'm not wearing pants though. But hi. Jesus. Dirty Pain is kind of like that for me. Karate Man said, I bomb hype Namor. Okay. Was that Karate Man's answers? Oh man. Well, we came up with the same stuff, I guess. That was awkward. Oh man, I totally agree. 5-star Namor was my first rank 5, and it's a little bit sad to see him on the bench now, but it'll always be a huge part of my FCC story. So I'm still a little bit salty about the way Namor was nerfed. I still feel like it was unjustified, unnecessary. Can't stand up. Yes, no pants. Yeah, I can't stand. I'm not kidding. I'm not wearing pants, guys. He should not have been nerfed. Destroyed his quality of life a bit. Oh, jeez. Okay. Think Laura's had a few to drink, possibly. Oh man. All right. With that said, guys, it is time to wrap up the stream, I think. Oh man. BG, what are your thoughts on the rocket buff? I just duped him and immediately brought him up to rank 3. Not sure what he does different, but had to do it just because he's an OG. Hell yeah. I like that thought process. Rocket to the moon. Well, Rocket really didn't do a whole lot pre-buff. He really was just, he just did physical damage. That was it. Now he's got like some power control. Heal block, I think. He's kind of like a little mini warlock without the immunities and with like half the health pool, but higher damage. But yeah, I don't know. I'm still a little bit on the fence about Rocket's buff. I'm gonna rank him up. I think, I mean, overall, I would say it was a good buff, but I actually think they could have just gone slightly further with him. And they took away one thing in his buff. They took away his cruelty. And I kind of wish they had that still. But otherwise, I think it's a good buff. Okay, on that note though, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. I'm going to end the stream. I will be back tomorrow. Before I go, shout out to Doofus Puncher for being tonight's biggest D. Doofus Puncher, thank you very much. And yeah, thank you to everyone else as well. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night, everybody.